am confused. Okay, good. I can just buy. Question is, do I want to spend my plat? What is it doing? What is the belt doing? I could say something, but I'm not going to.
Say it.
No, not on stream.
Ooh, look who's first.
If I wasn't live. If I wasn't live, I would. Okay,
don't be a pussy.
I am a pussy.
Own up
okay,
to it.
so I am a pussy.
Own up to
I
it.
have one. I am a pussy. I have one. I'm owning
Yeah.
up. There you go. Congratulations.
You definitely have one.
Boys, your peepees are small.
Back. I have food. You want to see it? You want to see my food? That's my food. Mashed potatoes. Cheesy broccoli. And steak. Steak. Yum, 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 yum. Nom, 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 nom. Yum, 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 yum.
Violence solves nothing. Violence solves nothing. Violence solves nothing.
Line! I love the line. I'm just outing myself.
Hey, listen!
There'd be a cheesy romance scene indeed. It's very clear the only way to that man's heart is through cheese. That's not what I meant, Danny.
I mean, there's nothing to be angry about. It was funny.
After so many times that you accidentally killed me, it's just like, you know, I'm just gonna kneecap you real quick.
Oh, I was so surprised. Like, I kept
No,
firing
it's
around.
okay,
I
it's
was like,
okay, it's
"Oh,
okay."
shit." Like, I'm gonna kill Blaz. And then Blaz just, like, dodged everything.
I have a designated channel in my Discord, for... Wait, you deadass shove him into it. What the fuck? This is so messed up. But life happens. And today it just happened to be a bins through a mailbox. So haven't been the same since Rat God stole Crab God's Oh my god. Oh, you only MR8. You still a babu. You still know Bamboo. My Bobby. Do you want to join us in voice chat, Raven?
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
No, Keith. No, Keith. Keith! Kiss her! Kiss her!
We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive.
Disappointed! Hack-maxing, are we? Oh my god. Bro got busted hack-maxing. Oh, I love it. Get that haggis. He doesn't want some wisdom. How many times are we gonna see that line? And an eye that can see invisibility and just closer to the timeout button. What you call wisdom, I call syphilis. I'm confused.
Hey yo. Yo, 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 yo. Hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo.
Everybody is doing well. Gemma says hello. You tell him more, baby? Alf, Alf. Come tell them. Not me. You can tell them. Tell chat. Somebody's already bought you a treat, too. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Oh my god, why is my mic sound so sensitive? I'm never gonna win with this. I'm convinced that I'm never gonna win. Did you see something shiny? What do you mean by something shiny? Oh, it's my nails, yeah. Got a appointment to get them done again next week, I think. Okay. So I'm gonna try moving my mic further away from me and see if maybe I can get away with that. And it'll help, because the thing is, everybody suggests having the mic within 6 inches of your face. My mic is now positioned a foot away. It is a dynamic microphone. I am supposed to be practically eating it. But no, it sounds better a foot away from my face. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's all right. One of these days, we're going to get me... Oh, nope, never mind. I was kind of leaning into it, though. One of these days, we're going to get me a Shure SM7B. Industry standard. Sorry, I'm trying to, like... It's a type of microphone. Okay, so now the microphone is like almost a whole ass foot away from me. We'll see how this goes, I guess. My biggest issue is you can hear almost everything. But volume-wise, I'm great. My only concern is if I get really quiet, though. Not bad. Maybe that's been my issue all along, is I've been too close to the mic. Okay, I adjusted my mic's gain a little bit. I'm hoping that's gonna help a little as well. Hello, Piff. Easy money. How did you make easy money, bro? Share that shit. That's knowledge I want. No alcohol tonight, right, Piff? Okay, good to know. Get everybody in the guest book. Dan came by, said hi, that he needed to go take a nap. We've got Rabbit. And of course we've got Fonzo. And then Pip. Sold a spare motorcycle you don't use anymore. Alcohol is good for making bad decisions. You don't advise it. I agree with this. My issue is that alcohol makes me say dumb shit. It takes my filter and throws it out the window. I hope you're getting high on life and nothing else.
What, baby?
Hotel chat. She just got done eating her dinner. You know that sound. Alright. No. Right there. Oh. Oh. There you go, good girl. Oh, I'm gonna drop it. It's on the floor. Find it? Yeah, found it. Oh, oh, good girl, good girl. She's so good. She doesn't know any fancy tricks, but she knows tricks. I work my ass off to make sure that she at least knows the basics. As I'm sure you could imagine, for being a husky and all, sometimes it's a pain in the ass. You know, it was mind-boggling to me when I first adopted her. I renamed her. When I first adopted her, her name at the shelter, I believe, was Nova or something like that.
I didn't think it suited her. So I renamed her, and I used the pretty standard trick of using treats and positive reinforcement. She knew her name in less than 3 minutes. I taught her sit in 2, which told me that somebody had at least taught her sit a little bit. She knows stay. You have to stay on top of her with it. Sit there and repeat it over and over again for it to be effective, but she knows it. We found out today that you are meant to bathe your King Corso every month and every 3 months. That's every dog, honey. And then depending on how much they go outside and how much they come inside, it's actually advised to do it once every 2 weeks to 4 weeks. Her breed can be pretty damn smart. They just require a lot of stimulation. That's the issue. Is if Gemma starts getting bored, you lost the battle. You got to keep her attentive. Keep her paying attention. And most of the time, all it takes is treats. Most of the time. Sometimes treats aren't enough. I've had people like, well, why don't you take her to the dog park? She doesn't like the dog park. The dog park is too stimulating. She gets very anxious, very uncomfortable around other dogs. Especially unfamiliar dogs. Like, if I take her out to my mom and dad's, because she's met my mom and dad's dogs several times now, she has no issue with them. Matter of fact, it's really funny to watch her because my dad has this pit bull Saint Bernard mix, so he's fucking monstrous. He's huge. And she'll walk up to him and she'll nudge him with her nose and then play bow and be like, all right, let's play. And then she'll do it again. And she'll do it again. And then she'll because he won't play with her. But the issue is he knows that he's not allowed to play in the house. Because shit gets broken when he plays in the house. And it's always so funny. Ow. That noise right there actually is what she makes when he won't play with her. I must beat a man because your dog went to kick your dog despite what? She wasn't being what? I did not understand that sentence at all. Okay, correct me if I'm understanding this correctly. Or incorrectly, I should say. Your dog went up to, your dog went up to a random dog to smell and play, but the other dog owner went to kick your dog for no reason. Yeah, no, people like that deserve to have the shit knocked out of them. Just walk up to them and fucking kick them in return. Like, you like that? I felt threatened by you. Did you like that? Don't do it to my dog. I actually got in trouble one time because I was at the dog park, and this lady walked up to the dog park, and Gemma and some other dogs, because this was back when I was living in an apartment complex, and I got real lucky and my apartment was literally right next to the dog park that the apartment complex provided. And Gemma was out there, and I was actually watching one of my neighbor's dogs because I had to run back to their apartment real quick. And so it was just Gemma, myself, and another dog, right? And they're out there playing in the dog park because they were familiar with each other, comfortable with each other. This lady with these two massive ass King Corsos comes walking up, and I'm like, "Hey, you coming in?" She goes, "No." "Oh, okay." And she just stands there and starts to mean mug me. I'm like, "Okay, all right." So I ignored her for 5 minutes. And she turns around. And I'm just like, "Are you serious?" I ignored her for another 5 minutes. "Are you going to leave anytime soon?" "My dog's playing. It's the dog park. I offered for you to come in." "Well, your dogs would threaten my dogs, and my dogs would murder your dogs." "Then why are you at the dog park?" "My dogs need to go to the bathroom." "Can't you go for a walk?" "Well, the dog park is for everybody to use." "Yeah, I'm everybody. I live here. You live here. I offered for you to come in here. If your dogs are too..." This is what I got in trouble for. Because I got real smart with her, and she reported me to the front office. If your dogs are so threatening and such a problem, why do you live here? Why do you come to the public dog park? You don't deserve to live here if your dogs are that much of a problem. Let me guess, is your apartment torn up too? Because your dogs are so aggressive? Surely your dogs tear up your apartment. That was the part I got in trouble. She never, if she ever saw me at the dog park, she'd turn around and walk away from then on. Because, like, I'm not the type of person to judge a dog by its breed. I'm really not. That's the reason why, even though there's these two massive ass King Corsos, hey, you want to come into the dog park? I have no issue with it. You're welcome in here. I know my dog is nice. I know my neighbor's dog is nice. I know that they're going to get along. It's not going to be a problem. No. Are you going to leave? You're not entitled to the dog park. Sorry about it. Exactly. That was my point. Like, that was like the way this lady was talking, she was so entitled, and I couldn't help myself. I had to put her in her place. And it got me in trouble with the front office. You can't talk to your neighbors like that. And it was really funny because the chick that was in charge of my apartment, particular building that I lived in, because there were different property managers that handled different buildings, pulled me over to the side. She goes, "But at least thank you for putting her in her place. We've had issues with her for a while now." I'm just like if your dogs are that aggressive, do not take them to a public park. Because the thing is even if you are in that public park by yourself, somebody's gonna come up and they're gonna come into that public park without asking you, and then there's gonna be a fight, and then there's gonna be a dog that dies, and then there's going to be a lawsuit, and either the apartment complex is going to start banning dogs, they're gonna have the dog park ripped out, or your ass is gonna end up going to jail. Like, why would you take that risk? Well, yeah, that too. Like, don't forget the dog. And it's no fault of the dog. If the owner knows, the owner should not put the dog in that situation. You should always set your dog up for success. Like, I do not put Gemma in situations that I am uncertain about. And if I am uncertain, I baby steps. I pay very close attention to her. I gauge her reactions. I stay with her at all times. Like, the first time I took Gemma to a dog park, she stayed on a leash for the majority of the time she was there. until I could tell she was comfortable. Once she was comfortable, I let her off the leash and I let her go play. But like, as a dog owner, you should know better. You know your dogs better than anyone does. Do not put that dog in a situation that is going to set them up for failure. That is just irresponsible as a dog owner. And that was what pissed me off about this lady, is she would put these dogs in situations that they did not need to be in. Like, her dogs did not like being around strangers at all. Come to find out. She would take them to the clubhouse. Well, even with proper training, some dogs just don't like certain situations. Like Gemma, I have done everything I can to desensitize her and socialize her. She does not like children. She will be tolerant and she will be patient, but that does not mean that she is comfortable around children. I can tell by watching her she is uncomfortable. She will not snap, she will not bite. I'm not worried about the child getting hurt. I agree, Rabbit, 100%. If you know your dog is a dangerous dog, do not put it in a situation that somebody's going to get hurt, or the dog for the fact of that matter. Because if your dog is likely to hurt itself, don't put it in a situation that it will hurt itself. That's a lot of the reason why, unfortunately, I gave up on crate training with Gemma. Because Gemma hurts herself in crate, which is hard because at the groomers, she has to be in a crate. But according to the groomers, as long as my grandparents' dog is there, it's not nearly as bad. By the way, hello, Salary. We're having a deep talk about aggressive dogs and irresponsible dog owners. But yeah. Yeah, she doesn't mind it. Like, she still tries to dig herself out of the crate, but she doesn't try to break out of the crate. And it's the breaking out of the crate that she hurts herself. So, see, and that's the reason why I say, like, I don't judge a dog by its breed. If it is a notoriously dangerous breed, in my mind, it has potential to be dangerous. Yes. However, I'm not going to assume that the dog is dangerous until I am told otherwise. Because I have met some King Corsos that they're just oversized toddlers on like 4 legs instead of 2. Like, just like a pity. No. I do not think a dog is dangerous. Like, the dog itself I don't think is dangerous until I see it act out. And when I say act out, I mean it acts out in a situation that it does not deserve to act out in. Because if you put a dog in an uncomfortable situation, it's going to react. And the reaction is not always going to be great. Exactly. Attack for no reason. Now, say for example, you start getting into a dog's personal space and it reacts unprompted, that's your fault. You got in that dog's personal space. If that dog does not want you in its space, it's going to let you know it does not want you in its space. Oh yeah, Gemma, I used to have to zip tie her in her old crate because she'd break out of it. I'd have to zip tie the crate closed so she wouldn't break out of it. I hated it. I hated doing that to her. Yeah, that's Gemma. That's what Gemma does. She would always wedge her way out from the bottom. I've got a video somewhere of her doing it. back when I used to live in the apartment and I had security cameras. Gemma's issue, she's got severe separation anxiety. That is Gemma's problem. What exactly separation anxiety in dogs look like? So in Gemma specifically, how do I explain it? When I leave the house, she will whine and cry. If she is by herself, if there's no other dog here with her, or at least if Dory is not here with her, she will destroy a door to try and get it open, and I mean destroy. She has ripped whole pieces of trim off of a door trying to get a door open. Gemma knows how to open doors, but only if they swing open. Like if they swing the direction she can push. If she can't push it, it won't pop open. Like my bedroom door, if she's inside the room, she can't get out. But if she's outside the room, she can get in. Because the door swings into the room. But yeah, Gemma she will destroy things. She will tear it up. She does not like not being able to see me. And if I, God forbid, if I go outside and I'm out there for an extended period of time and I do not let her come out with me, Lord Almighty, she will put up a fuss, and it is so loud. So loud. Like, Gemma will bust your eardrums if you're not careful. She is so loud. But yeah, separation anxiety is like, the best way to put it is your dog will do whatever they can to try and get to you if they have the capability, even if that means harming themselves. Gemma has torn through door frames to the point her gums have bled to try and get to me. I have done a lot of work with her to dial that back. It's not as bad. It's still bad, but it's not as bad. I don't have to sedate her when I leave anymore, which is really nice. But she's a pretty well-behaved dog ultimately. Like, all in all, she's a very good dog. I love her very, very, very much. Ain't that right, baby girl? Emma. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let me love on you.
hard not to bite.
It's so funny how gentle she is when it comes to taking treats. It's so precious. Okay. Let's finally get some gameplay going here. Gonna see my reaction to Drake's Fang. Alright. Bear with me here. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So last time we had already watched this cutscene, but it was throwing me straight into a fight, if I remember correctly. Not a fight.
Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me?
Okay. Big baby throwing a tantrum.
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But
Damn,
so
dude's
long as
throwing a
that
tantrum
fire
like a
burns
3-year-old.
within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just
Bark box.
Tell
What's a
me.
bark box?
The heart.
what of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi, Nightmare. Oh my gosh. Can I just write? That'd be great. I didn't even see. What that message was. I don't want to know. What makes you say that? Oh. Cool. It was just a 5 viewers here link. So, according to everything I'm Googling, this is a hardware acceleration issue. And it's because of the driver. But the thing is I've already rolled back the driver once. Enjoy dinner. I had to, but we had to roll it back because even with the fix, it wasn't. I'll redo it, but shit's gonna get weird. Stream's probably gonna get booted offline. Just a heads up. This is frustrating as all hell. Oh, right. I think I forgot to do the update. It's 57242, right? Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna make an impulse.